Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified what is going on. Ryan Garcia stuns the world. Ryan Garcia stuns the world, and I mean, stunned me for real. What he did to Devin Haney, Devin the Dream Haney last night was something remarkable. I mean, congratulations to him. He put in that work. He did what he was supposed to and came away with the victory. Came away with the victory, but not even just the victory. I mean, that was an ass whooping, an ass beating. I would have never expected that. I would have never even thought that would even happen. An ass beating. Like, come on now. What was Devin Haney in there doing last night? From the opening bell, he gets caught with a mean left hook. From the opening bell, gets caught with a mean left hook. And then gets stunned. Like, what was he doing? What was he thinking? I mean, what was the thought process here? Like, did y'all just think that he wasn't going to throw the left hook? This was probably, I mean, everybody's shocked. The world is shocked. Nobody expected no Ryan Garcia to go in there, do the type of work that he did. I mean, before the fight, I was like, yo, he's getting knocked out. I said he's getting knocked out. Devin Haney's gonna come in there. He's been training. He's been doing this. He's been doing that. And then I said, man, look, man, Ryan Garcia, he ain't been doing this. He's been looking crazy and stuff like that. But nah, Ryan Garcia, he was like, you thought I was crazy? You motherfuckers is the crazy ones. And it proved, I mean, it showed, you know, obviously he didn't come in at 140 pounds, that contracted this and that. It's very understandable. I mean, unfortunately for him, but Devin Haney obviously took that 1.5 million and took it to the bank. You know what I'm saying? He cashed that check. So when you cash that check, you dancing with the devil. You gotta pay up. You know what I mean? And unfortunate for him, he's gonna have to he it's over for him. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? I think that he was exposed by Ryan Garcia. His defense is just not top tier how I thought it was. I mean, let's be honest. Like I started being like, okay, Devin Haney's doing work. He went up to 140 pounds, beat Regis Prograis. Yes, the fight with Lomachenko was a fight that a lot of people felt that he didn't win that fight. I definitely didn't have him winning that fight, but he still fought a good fight and he's still in the fight with a guy like Lomachenko, who's the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? And when a guy going up to 140 pounds and fighting a guy like Regis Prograis and beating him in the fashion that he beat him, that was huge. You know what I'm saying? But then you have to also think about, right, things that I wasn't thinking about that HOD actually told me. He said, look, man, Ryan Garcia is taller. He has a long reach. He's gonna be able to get in there, and it's very true. And those were pluses because one of the things that we always seen with Devin Haney was that he always had the advantages over his opponent every single time. Not one opponent that Devin Haney has faced or fought, you could go down the list and you'll never see a guy who had an advantage over Devin Haney at all. And it's very true. And I always said this. If and this was the problem. I would have made a lot of money last night if I would have just took my own advice. But I think that the antics was really put me off. I knew that Ryan Garcia had the lightning speed. I knew that he had the left hook. I knew that. I knew that. And then thinking about Devin Haney and knowing that he has the left hook, that's the only punch that's really gonna come in to hurt you. That's something that Devin Haney can neutralize. I felt like, but thinking about it, Devin Haney had never fought a guy that was in his prime. He's always fought guys who are way older than him or not at those weight classes. And he's always way bigger than these guys. He's always coming in over 160 to 170 pounds come fight night when he rehydrates. You know, it was when he arrived to the arena last night. You know, they were talking about Devin Haney actually looking better than Ryan Garcia. They were saying that he actually looked like he rehydrated well. You know, um, Timothy Bradley, he touched on this. He said that it wasn't on an even playing field, is what he said. Now, you can call me crazy, but I felt like Devin Haney looked way bigger than Ryan Garcia in that fight last night. You know, those 3 pounds, yes, he didn't have to boil down to get to 140 pounds. He said, fuck that, fuck your belt, and fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he said. And again, that's very unprofessional. You know, obviously, this is the it's a gentleman's sport at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's boxing, you know. But but at the end of the day, you signed your soul to the devil. But this is not once. It's for me one time, shame on you. For me twice, can't put the blame on you. You know, at P Diddy's party, he signed his life up. He signed his life away. And then he did it again with Ryan Garcia. See what I'm saying? At that pool party, you saw that picture? That was after he signed his soul over to the devil. You know, and then when Ryan Garcia came in, 3 pounds overweight, he signed his soul again. For me one time, shame on you, bruh. For me twice, you can't put the blame on these people no more. It's on you. But he was forced to fight. That's what Timothy Bradley said. He was forced to fight. You ain't forced to do shit in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had no fucking bullet in your no gun in your hand for you to take anything. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you would have pissed everybody off. Everybody would have been shitting on you. Of course. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Devin Haney did the right thing. He let the shit continue until he signed his soul to the devil and he continued on. You know what I'm saying? But was he outmatched? Was he outskilled? Was it an even playing field? It was a very even playing field because the times that I look back in poor little Lomachenko, who was a 126 pounder, 130 pounder, you know, in reality, you know, poor guy, man. This fucking animal is rehydrating at 160 pounds on fight night. Over 25 pounds when he was at 135. And these fucking clowns are over here saying that he was cheated. That he was cheated. That Devin the Dream Haney was cheated. That's what they're trying to. That's the narrative that they're trying to push now. They're trying to make excuses because their guy lost, and it's offense. I mean, it's it's very offensive to the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? You got analysts like Timothy Bradley saying that they despise. That's disgusting. That's trash. That is garbage. I've been telling Top Rank, yo, you gotta get this fucking idiot off of air. He's biased as shit. Everybody sees it. We already know. We already know what when he's analyzing what type of shit he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He shits on these fighters like it's nothing. No tomorrow. A guy whose best win was a robbery win. This is the type of dude that they have on air. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he despises fighters. You know, he said he despised Ryan Garcia. You know, and I mean, you can't make this shit up. You really can't make it up. You know, it is disgusting. You know, throughout the fight, it was a great fight. But look, man, the referees, the judges, the whole arena. I'm talking about fighters, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia overcame all of that and more. You know, it's it's crazy because Harvey Dock tried his best to keep Devin Haney up. He was doing his best to cheat. He was doing his fucking best. He went out there and did his job because his job wasn't to ref that fucking fight, dog. Let's be honest. His job wasn't to ref that fight. His job was to, if something was it goes wrong, you gotta try to weed through that and keep this dude up. You know, he really tried to rob Ryan Garcia. This dude deducted a point off of that first knockdown. He went and fucking shitted on Ryan Garcia. This dude has the case of a main character syndrome, bro. He thought he was the man. He thought he was that guy. It's unfortunate that we got to see that. That was the most disgusting display of refereeing I've seen in my life of watching boxing. You know, that is one of the most disgusting refereeings I've ever seen in my fucking life. To be honest, that fight should have been ended. It should have been ended. But to tell me that this dude really went out there and you could literally see, because usually you could see it by little here things there, but Devin Haney was so out of it that this dude was literally trying to, it was just so in your face, the robbery, trying to get this dude. But Devin Haney was just so out of it. He couldn't control himself. He was off balance the whole time. He was just going crazy. He really couldn't do nothing. He was seeing stars. What the fuck else could he do? You know what I'm saying? Poor guy. You know what I mean? And I will say credit to Devin Haney, man, because obviously the show went on. You know what I'm saying? So credit to him for that. And obviously because he had heart. You know what I'm saying? He showed some heart. I'm not the type. I used to despise Devin Haney as well. You know what I'm saying? As how Timothy Bradley says he despises Ryan Garcia. I used to not like Devin Haney, but Devin Haney, he showed me that he wants that legacy inside of the sport of boxing. He went out there, he fought for undisputed, one undisputed. You know what I'm saying? When he went up to 140 pounds, yes, he had the advantage over all of these guys. Yes, and this and that. Yes, and this and that. But still, I give credit to guys that want to be something. You know what I'm saying? And Ryan Garcia, he hasn't really shown that he wants to be anything in the sport of boxing. But the ass whooping that he provided for us yesterday, I mean, it was pure enjoyment. And it also highlighted the ref trying his best for his side to win. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on that squad. You know what I mean? They might as well put him on the DHP promotion under the DHP promotions, bro. He's probably the vice president of that motherfucker for all we know. Harvey Dock did one of the most disgusting things I've seen in the sport of boxing while watching the fucking fight. It was so disgusting and despicable. I mean, literally, they could have robbed Ryan Garcia, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? They could have very well robbed Ryan Garcia. A majority decision. I mean, a ref had it a draw. You fucking kidding me, dog? Are you fucking smoking that good shit? It was 420, my guy. So I can understand, but yo, you have to be smoking. Yo, you gotta be smoking. You have to be smoking. That shit was despicable. Despicable. Chris Mannix, another guy who, he's come out time and time and time to say that he loves the guys that run. He's in love with guys that run. He wants to see guys running all day, he says. That's one of his biggest things. This fucking pansy had it a draw. When I saw that unofficial scorecard, I fucking laughed because these people are fucking nuts, lunatics. I mean, the definition of going in there and beating a champion. That not only did he beat a champion, he whooped the shit out of Devin Haney's ass, and that was it for Devin Haney. I don't even think that Devin Haney's gonna be mentally prepared for anything else. Derrick James said it best. His best bet was to get knocked the fuck out, because now you could understand you got caught with one punch and you just got caught with that one punch and you got knocked out. You could very well understand that. But when you get your ass whooped from round 1 to 12, it's fucking crazy. That one scorecard that had Devin Haney winning 4 rounds was the correct scorecard. round two, round three, round four, round five was all Devin Haney for sure, solidified. You know what I'm saying? He was even pushing Ryan Garcia back, and it looked good. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia didn't look too good off the back foot. And I thought that was a good game plan to push him back. You know what I'm saying? But once he got caught, it was over with. He had recovered from that one shot in the first round. Definitely recovered from that one shot in the first round because he came back in the second, third, fourth, and fifth, and he won those rounds very well. Uh, very good way to recover. But when he got caught again, it was fucking lights out. That was it. That was it. It was so sloppy. The jabbing clinch was in full effect. I mean, this dude, look, we just seen. What was I just complaining about? What was I just saying? I was just saying that they took a point from Rolando Romero for holding. Somebody else that got it too the week after that. So where was the fucking point deduction for all that fucking holding that Devin Haney does, dog? This is fucking disgusting in the sport of boxing. Disgusting. It is despicable to sit there and watch these dudes literally just throw a jab, and every time somebody's about to throw a punch, they want to fucking grab the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Talk about advantages, and it wasn't an even playing field, dog. It is never an even playing field when it comes to Devin Haney, bro. You know what I'm saying? This dude rehydrates to 190 fucking pounds, bro. This dude's a heavyweight on fight night. What are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? This dude hydrates to a cruiserweight, bro. What are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? But he just didn't go all those. Why didn't he make those extra 3 pounds then? Why didn't he make those extra 3 pounds? Man, fuck those 3 pounds. Fuck you. That's why. See what I'm saying? That's why. Cause fuck you. That's why. You know. But it's not just fuck you and that's why, right? Now, Devin Haney is still the champion, which is fucking news to me, right? So he loses, gets his ass whooped. I wouldn't even want to call this dude a champion, bro, because in reality, he's not a fucking champion. Let's get that straight. Let's cut to the chase. He is not a champion. Devin Haney is not a champion, and nobody should regard him as a champion because a champion does not get his ass beat the way that he got his ass beat. It literally showed. Everybody said that Ryan Garcia, the pretty boy, he has no skills. He comes straight, chin up in the air, this and that, no defense, no this and no that. But guess what? The guy that y'all thought he was the man went in there and got his ass fucking sparked. He got fucking torched. He got fucking cooked. You know what I'm saying? This dude got to put on a fucking platter and got lit up. You know what I'm saying? By a fucking guy who drinks fucking sex on the beach, bro. You know what I mean? By a fucking guy who fucking drinks mojitos and vodka and cranberry. See what I'm saying? This is the type of dude he just lost to, bro. That's gonna do something to his mental. He ain't coming back. He's not recovering from that, dog. He's not recovering from that. I mean, I told people time and time again, before I started liking Devin Haney, I'm telling people, man, yo, Devin Haney just does not, he's not the goods. He's not the goods. He's just not the goods. He started being a couple people. Obviously, he was playing, he was getting them at the right time. They were older. You know what I'm saying? So it looks good on the resume. You know what I mean? All of that looks very good on the resume. But in reality, dog, y'all saw it. He got exposed. He got exposed. He couldn't even stay disciplined to his own defensive game. You know what I'm saying? You talking about I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You know what I mean? Super funny how Timothy Bradley pointed out that one of the reasons why he despises Ryan Garcia is because he talks about all this Jesus stuff and then he tells people to suck his dick. Very funny because you could say the same thing for Bill Haney, who talks all this religious shit, and then guess what? Telling the people he's gonna kill him. He's sending his son out there to kill him. See what I'm saying? But that's how that double standards work. It's fucking disgusting on both sides, right? You know what I'm saying? But you can only call it one way because your boy is on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. Ryan Garcia beat the shit out of Devin Haney, fair and square. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, if you're making an excuse, you are an excuse, a poor excuse for a man. You know what I'm saying? There is no excuse in reality, dude. There's no excuse. Ryan Garcia, the antics, this and that, you might not like him. You might not like him. I don't like a lot of shit the kid does. It is what it is, but when he got beat by Tank, he quit. But this time, you know what I'm saying? But this time it was totally different. It was a totally different thought. Before the fight, I had Devin Haney knocking out Ryan Garcia. I gave Ryan Garcia zero chance of winning this fight. I didn't even give him a puncher's chance because I thought that he wouldn't even be able to touch Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney, he finds his range very well. You know what I'm saying? In the second, third, fourth, and fifth, you could kind of see those glimpses of Devin Haney that he was finding his range. He was jabbing, and he was doing good up until he got caught. See what I'm saying? But whoever had that dude a draw, whoever had it a draw, I mean, they had to have been smoking that 420 shit, bro. They had to have been smoking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Chris Mannix, he's always been a fan of those guys that just run around the ring. So I understood what Chris Mannix was watching. He was watching his guy get fucking twirled and swirled all through the ring, and he was loving that. And he was liking that shit. And he was like, oh my God, just one. My God, just one. Oh my God. Did you see him? He just won. But bruh, he was getting fucking hands and feet stomped on his neck, bro. This dude was getting lit up. Bro, I literally said that that Ryan Garcia was probably gonna have to look for a disqualification, bruh. Fuck that. If this dude starts beating him, he needs to look for disqualifications. He ain't even need that. He ain't even fucking need that because it was such an ass whooping. I mean, this is something that's gonna stay for the rest of your life, my brother. You'll never be able to downlive this ever in your life, like ever in your life. You got your ass beat on by Ryan Garcia. And the funny thing is, they're going to build this guy up. And listen to this. All the excuses are coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, right? So we having all these excuses now. Here's the funniest part. They did the same thing to Deontay Wilder. They got in his ear. They said, "No, man, it wasn't an even playing field, man. They cheated you, man. Oh my God, man, they cheated you, man." Guess what that man went out there and did? He went out there, got his ass beat again, and then he won. He decided, no, fuck that. He cheated me again. It's been 3, 4 times he cheated me. Oh my God, I'll never. Oh my goodness. And then he went out there and got his ass beat again. Bruh, that's just how it goes, bruh. You know what I'm saying? No, dog, you never see this shit. But every time it's, oh, they cheated him. They cheated him. Oh no, it was some conspiracy against him. It was a conspiracy against him. Dog, shut your bitch ass up. Ain't nobody conspiring to fucking do shit. The dude didn't have the skills. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have the skills that everybody thought he did. You know what I mean? Yes. Did Ryan Garcia, was it undisciplined, unprofessional? Of course, very well. It's unprofessional. But to sit there and say that that Ryan Garcia had a huge advantage over Devin Haney, hey, go suck, go you go do what Ryan told you to do, bro. That he gonna do to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause you stupid. It's stupid. Devin Haney fucking rehydrates to a fucking cruiserweight, my guy. He looked bigger in the ring. See what I'm saying? He looked way bigger in the ring. He looked way bigger in the ring. To be honest, he should be thanking Ryan Garcia because, in all honesty, if boxing was ran straight, he would have lost his belt tonight, right? We've seen it time and time. He really would have lost his belt. It would have just been a vacant belt, and he would have been able to fight for it. But in reality, bro, he should be thanking Ryan Garcia because he kind of spared him. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making excuses, you should be praising this kid because he literally just saved your boy's life. You know, because if Devin Haney has no title, hey, bruh, this dude would be irrelevant in the sport. Nobody would care to watch anymore. You know what I'm saying? I thought that Devin Haney looked huge in the ring. I thought he was 190 pounds. I thought he was a cruiserweight. That's what it looked like to me. He's always rehydrating over 25 pounds, even more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even more. So for you to sit there and say, "Oh my God, poor guy, he got robbed. They got an advantage. He had an advantage over him. Oh my God." Well, tell me one time, poor little Lomachenko who can only fucking rehydrate to 145 pounds, bruh, and compared to a motherfucker that can rehydrate over 100 to 170 pounds, you fucking pansy. What the fuck? And still got his ass beat. What are you talking about, bro? The advantages? You fucking clowns. You motherfuckers just want to look at what, oh my God, yeah, no, he couldn't have beat him. He couldn't have beat him, no, because it was because of this, because of that. Oh, you didn't say that when Lomachenko fucking only could rehydrate to 140 pounds and your boy over here rehydrating to 170 pounds, bro. You ain't, where the energy for that? You know what I'm saying? Where the energy for that? You know what I'm saying? This dude walks around heavyweight fucking weight, bruh. What are you talking about, bro? This dude he's killing himself to make these weight classes, bruh. Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to be a weight bully so bad in the sport of boxing. I've never seen no shit like that. I've never in my life seen no shit like that where a guy is sacrificing, literally about to kill himself to make a weight class. Like, just because he wants to be bigger than everybody in the weight class so that he could win. Selling your soul to the motherfucking devil. That's what that is, bruh. You sold your soul, bruh. The fuck? You went to P. Diddy's fucking pool party, dog. Like, you been sold your soul. You don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But the double standard, this motherfucker said, I despise Ryan Garcia. Dog, to have the nerve at Timothy Bradley, a fighter, a has-been fighter, and an analyst, to have the nerve to say that I despise a guy because he talks all this religious stuff and then tells people to suck his dick. You know what I'm saying? But to have the nerve to say that, but not have the same energy for Bill Haney when he's praising Hamdulillah every day, right? And then he's telling people, I'm gonna send my son to kill your son in the ring. That's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's even worse, to be honest. If we being 100% honest, that's even worse. Because he said, I put my dick in your mouth, and then guess what he did on fight night? Exactly that. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he ain't had no Vaseline. He ran through cuz. What is you talking about? He violated that man. What is you talking about, bruh? He was on his New York shit. He said he ain't even have to lube it up, Vaseline, nothing. He ran through his ass. What you talking about, bruh? He was in New York. He was on that shit. Fuck you talking about, bruh? You know what I'm saying? What was he saying? You was gonna kill who? You gonna kill who? Who you gonna kill? Yeah, all right. Man put his hands on him. He say, "Oh, you gonna kill me? All right, yeah, all right." Fuck you talking about? That shit was embarrassing, dog. It was embarrassing, 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 embarrassing. The sport of boxing. I mean, these guys. This shit is crazy. It gets crazier and crazier every fucking year, bro. Every single year. But I can't sit here and really be like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Because the excuses are just ridiculous in my opinion. For you to make excuses is kind of ridiculous. I mean, congratulations to Ryan Garcia again for an impressive. I didn't think he would do such a thing. I never said that Ryan Garcia was gonna go in there and do the type of performance that he went in there and put it on. You know what I'm saying? He really went in there and put on a master class performance, a dominating performance. I mean, it was just top tier. It was like I never even thought of Ryan Garcia being a top tier fighter. I never thought he was an elite fighter. But today I sit here and I say, damn, was Devin Haney really an elite fighter? You know, he's only beat on guys that's over 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? He had every single advantage in every single fight. He's never been an underdog ever in his life. And then you wonder, why the guy that always has the advantages, always has this, always has that. Then you still got people that really sucking him and saying that no, it was because of this and because of that. I mean, let's be clear, let's be very honest, let's be fair about the situation. Ryan Garcia literally had no shot of winning this fight. You know what I'm saying? So if he had one advantage over Devin Haney, the fuck? An elite level fighter at minus 1,000 and some change should be able to overcome that, champ. I'm sorry to tell you that. That's why the odds were so wide for him. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody cheat Devin Haney, man. Ain't nobody cheat no Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Crybabies is gonna say that, but nobody cheated Devin Haney because even I thought that Devin Haney would go in there and put on the type of performance that Ryan Garcia was probably gonna be able to quit the sport. You know what I'm saying? Now Ryan Garcia is looked at as the man. He's looked at as that guy. You know what I mean? Credit to Devin Haney for taking the fight. You know what I'm saying? And putting his belt on the line, but obviously didn't put his belt on the line. You know what I'm saying? And he's still the champion. Dude, he needs to return that belt. He needs to return that belt. That's embarrassing. Because imagine you just got your ass beat. And after the fight, he says, I'm still the champion. God, that's embarrassing, bro. Hey, come on, man. Pobrecito. I feel bad for the guy, man. I literally feel bad for the guy, man, because think about it, dude. He's like, I'm still a champion, though. Fucking face all bruised up, got dropped 30 times. I'm still the champion. Bro, you're not a champion, bro. Relax. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Relax. If they're gonna crown you and say that you're the champion, bro, just boxing, dog. Only in boxing. Only in boxing, bro. Only in boxing. This type of shit can happen. You know what I'm saying? Mauricio Suleiman, I mean, bless the WBC because they are hilarious. Hilarious. The man, your champion, literally just went out there and got embarrassed in front of the whole nation. 19,000 people in attendance on fight night. Fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of people viewing this. Whole social media. I mean, you got guys like Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith. You have all the big sharks talking about this, and you fucking sit there and call that man a champion after he just got his ass fucking beat in front of everybody, bro. And you're gonna sit there. You really have to have no fucking you really just don't care, bro. They don't care. The money is the root of all evil in the sport of boxing, and it just shows. Guys like Ryan Garcia, he doesn't really give a fuck about the belt. So guess what? They obviously don't care what the fuck the next game plan is gonna be because of the reason why. Because Mauricio Suleiman knows that Ryan Garcia is way too shaky. He probably wouldn't even pay a sanctioning fee. He probably get that motherfucker going, tell them motherfuckers to go fuck themselves. You know what I'm saying? He's too fucking crazy. He's too crazy. He's too crazy. But let's be honest here. Devin Haney is not a champion. And if you still relate to Devin Haney being a champion, I mean, the only thing that he's a champion of is because he signed the contract and he went and he was there on weight. But in reality, dog, when you look at this type of shit, it's fucking ridiculous. Like these dudes are moving mountains for guys like Devin Haney. If you're looking at the game and if you're looking at it right, they're moving mountains for Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of very weird in the sport of boxing because guess what? They took away the undisputed from Teofimo Lopez to say that this motherfucker that didn't even win a belt at 135 pounds, a guy that got emailed a belt. Very fucking weird how they coinspired to have this guy just legitimately just give him a fucking belt. And he was carrying that shit with pride. I know that dude don't really got no fucking pride, bro. He really don't got no motherfucking pride. He don't got no morals. My bad. He don't got no morals. Devin Haney has no morals. And he's really gonna carry that belt with pride, even after getting his ass beat last night. He's still gonna carry that belt with pride and still say that he's the champion. You know why? Because at 135 pounds, he was walking around with a fucking belt that they emailed him. Yeah. And calling himself the champion. And people saying, yeah, he's the champion. He's the champion. He's the champion. See what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy, don't you think? So yes, Devin Haney is still the champion. In his fucking little puny brain, he's like, yeah, I'm the champ still. Yeah. Woke up this morning, he said, I'm the champ, Pops. I'm the champ. Yes, you the champ. You the champ, baby. You the champ. God damn, just got his ass beat by a motherfucker who drinks sex on the beach, vodka with cranberry, my guy. You just got your ass whooped. But you the champion, though. Yeah, okay. They're moving mountains for Devin Haney. Mauricio Suleiman, I mean, it's just, it's ridiculous to me. I don't know what is this. Like, to be honest, it's fucking kind of cringe because it's like, it's starting to become cringe. You know what I mean? It's like the diversity hire or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, he's not a champion no more. Like, you do know he lost. He lost. Brian Garcia can't win the belt. Very understandable. Very unprofessional. Didn't come in on weight. That's fine. No problem with that. I don't even think the kid even cared about that belt. Right? But guess what? This guy can't be the champion, bro. Your champion can't go inside of the ring, bro, and just get his fucking ass whooped like it was nothing. You know what I mean? Sergeant, what's going on? My brother was good. How you feeling, man? How'd you think? What you think about that Ryan Garcia fight? You know, I had to eat crow, man. I had to eat crow. I couldn't fathom to take Ryan Garcia after all those antics, talking too much. You know, I thought that Devin Haney was way more disciplined than that, but it very well looks like that. You see what I'm saying? That's the perception on social media. That's where that type of shit, they can really get to you because me, in all reality, I gave Ryan Garcia a puncher's chance in the beginning. But over the time with all the antics and everything like that, and I'm thinking like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, this is done. Like, yeah, Ryan is gonna lose. I thought that Devin Haney was gonna knock Ryan out. That was literally my fight prediction. Devin Haney by knockout, and I liked it, and I said, yo, this is the fucking bet right here, because I felt like Ryan was just undisciplined. I wasn't even giving him a puncher's chance at that point. I was like, that would be embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Ryan Garcia comes out and beats his ass. And I was just stunned watching the shit. He said that beating had me rolling. Bro, I was stunned. The whole time I was just stunned. I was like, after when he got caught with the left hook in the first round, I said, oh shit. Cause there's no way. Right? I thought that Devin Haney was way more defensively responsible than that. And I felt like he was gonna be able to I felt like Devin Haney was gonna be able to not get caught with a left hook, or he wouldn't be. He was gonna be more smarter than that, right? I felt that, But then the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, I felt like yeah, that's when Devin Haney started coming on stronger. He was like, okay, he was even fucking pushing Ryan Garcia back, and it would look good because Ryan Garcia didn't really know how to fight off the back foot, so it was good. You know what I'm saying? But then when it's sixth, seventh, you know what I'm saying, eighth, I mean, getting knocked down, it was just over after that. It was just over. And it was the Ryan Garcia show. It went from Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia to Ryan Garcia beating on Devin Haney the whole fucking time. And the referee was just, it was just disgusting, disgusting work from the referee. He was literally trying his best to get that man to get to weigh into victory. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, if I could just get him to the end of these, to the 12th round, man, he could potentially win by robbery. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, literally, bro, I was just going crazy. Like, yo, this dude's cheating. This dude is literally cheating, bro. And unfortunately, that happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? That these referees cheat like crazy, always cheating. They're always cheating. They're always trying to cheat, motherfuckers, man. And yesterday was a prime example because it was so in your face. It was so something is not right here. Something is not right. You know what I'm saying? He gets knocked down, and then you take a, and then he gets a point deduction after as well. You know, for hitting after the break. I mean, dog, you're punching out of a break. You do know, and it's kind of weird, man, because it's like, yo, we just saw Rolando Romero get a point deducted not too long ago for a lot of holding. And now you're telling me that Devin Haney doesn't get a point deduction for all the holding that he's doing, for all the clinching? Very, very suspicious. It's very suspicious in the sport of boxing, man. And these people will really have you thinking that this is how the sport of boxing is supposed to be. Excessive clinching should be fucking banned inside of the sport of boxing. I understand you clinch once, twice, three times in the round, in a round. You know what I'm saying? One, three times max. But to clinch 40, 50 times in a fight, bro, that is nasty work. That is not a fight. That has now become a hug fest. That is now a new sport that we're calling hug fest. You know, that's not a fight. The ref saved them. Saved them, bro. You know what I'm saying? He saved them. He saved them. And I'm not going to speculate, but I think I know the reason why. And if you do a little bit of digging, I'm sure that you could come up with a conclusion to why Harvey Dock was on Devin Haney's nutsack last night. I'm sure that we could come up with a sub conclusion. But you know, and it's pretty crazy to me. But the ref did save his life, and he saw him all the way to he got a majority decision, a majority decision. But oh my God, a guy that got knocked down three times and lost about 4 or 5 fucking rounds had a majority decision, bruh. What the fuck is going on in the sport of boxing? They were about to rob Ryan Garcia, and when I say they were about to rob Ryan Garcia, they were gonna do it comfortably. They were about to rob him. Was like the Plant versus Benavidez rap, bro. That shit- and it's so funny, bro. It's so funny because these guys like they prioritize on this runner style where those guys they go in there and they really like, yo, I'm gonna give you an extra $100 if you just like every time everything that I do, you know what I'm saying, is clean. Everything he does, you have to save my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not fair in the sport of boxing, and you can see this shit. But last night was really God's gift because he gave us a gift from heaven. You know what I'm saying? From heaven. He gave us a gift from heaven. From John 3:16. From the John 3:16 scripture. He gave us the gift from heaven. You know, that's what he gave us because yesterday we not only did Devin Haney get exposed for his shitty ass defense, right? Not only that, we literally got exposed to a referee who was literally trying to rob a fighter, but really, I'm talking about really trying to rob a fighter last night. You know, to really say that Harvey Dock should ever ref a fight again would be probably the craziest thing that will ever come out of my mouth. And if I ever see that motherfucker in the ring again, they gotta watch that dude and just watch who's the two fighters that he's refereeing, because it was disgusting to see a guy like this the way that he was refing, and it should be banned in the sport of boxing. That guy should be banned forever. But you know they're not gonna ban this guy. This guy's gonna fucking ref every single fight from now on and shit. They probably thought he did a great job. Shakur Hutchinson, Haney all ran or hugged exactly, bro. That's I mean, dog. That's not. And if you pay key attention to it, bro, you always see the ref helping them out every single time. The ref is always eyeing. You know what I'm saying? It was like Kenny Bayless. Kenny Bayless used to always eye the opponent. This what they like to do is just throw the jab, then they'll clinch you. Or if they get engaged into any type of work, they'll start hugging you. hugging you, hugging you, hugging you, hugging you, hugging you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why certain refs really get picked though, because they know how to manipulate those guys, those refs. You know what I mean? They know how to manipulate those refs, and those refs are really put in place for them to be saving them. You know, because when have you ever saw these guys fight off a clinch? You know, never. It's always break, break, break. And then if the other dude, they're telling the other guy, stop holding. Other guy's not even holding. Other guy's chilling. He's just laid back. He's not even doing nothing. He's like, yo, what the fuck you talking about, bro? This dude keeps holding me. What are you talking about? And you can't complain. But more fighters need to come out and say shit like that, man. More fighters need to come out and say things like that, man, because it just goes unheard. But you could tell, man, if you watch boxing every single day, like I do, you know what's going on. You know the play. The play is there. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the one big event, you're probably not gonna see that. But last night, you even if you're not a boxing fan, even if you don't watch boxing every day, you saw it because everybody was like, something was off with that ref. Oh, I tell you, something was way off with that ref. That ref, that ref was saving his life. He was saving that man's life in that ring. And he wanted him to get to the end of that fight. The reason why is because they was planning for that robbery. It wasn't no way in hell this dude was about to beat him. And they tried to. They gave that man a draw, bro. They gave that man a draw. They said that he drew with this guy. Things would have just went utterly left. Utterly left, dog. But that's the sport of boxing, man. Unfortunately, man, if there needs to be a governing body, and I think that this has been uttered time and time and time and time and time again. But obviously, the reason why it's not governed is because all these fighters is getting. I mean, it's just way too much money, for any organization to really come in and be able to, govern the sport of boxing. It's just way too many fighters. Too many people have to get paid. The promotional companies, sanctioning bodies, and things like that. Forget about the promotional companies, sanctioning bodies, right? They would all have to be under one umbrella, and then you have these like Bellator, like UFC Bellator and shit like that, PPF, whatever the fuck it is. You know, that's how it would have to be, and then you're gonna be losing guys to other man. It's just it probably would just be too much in the sport of boxing to be governed. But in reality, it's just bad in boxing, though, man. It's bad because we see the robberies happen right in front of our face, and very well we could have possibly seen a robbery happen to Ryan Garcia last night, even after Ryan Garcia put in all that work, even after Ryan Garcia probably dropped him like 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. I don't even fucking know because the dude was touching the canvas every single time. You saw all balance every single time. Who fucking knows? Some of those were probably off of punches. You know, they only counted three. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, the play was in, man, but the play was not successful. You know what I'm saying? What they didn't account for that was that Ryan Garcia reads the Bible every night. That's what they didn't account for. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? And so hey, that's just how that shit goes, man. That's how it goes, man. It's unfortunate that we got to see that, in the forefront, but we see that all the time in the sport of boxing, man. They try to rob these dudes, man. They really do. And most of the time, they actually rob these dudes blindly, and nobody even bats an eye because it is what it is. It's just lower tier guys. Nobody really cares too much. But if Ryan Garcia would have lost last night, I mean, I think it would have been people going crazy because how does a guy get knocked down like 20 times and still win a fight? I mean, think about it. How does a guy fucking get dropped like 3 times, look like shit, and they still calling him the champion? I mean, don't you think that's a little exaggerated? That's a little crazy, as Ryan would say. Y'all thought I was crazy. Motherfucker, I thought you was fucking batshit crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I thought you were batshit crazy. I didn't think you were crazy. I thought you were batshit crazy, bro. That's exactly what I thought you were. I thought you were batshit crazy. Yeah, I thought I was crazy. Dog, crazy is that this dude is walking, probably gonna be walking around here. I'm still the champ. I'm still the champ, baby. But yeah, ain't nobody gonna take that away from me. I'm still the champion. Still the champ. Yeah, bruh, but you got your ass beat, bruh. You should not be walking around with pride saying that, dog. It's kind of embarrassing for me, and I'm not a huge fan of Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Devin Haney, he was doing a great job in the sport of boxing. I think that, I mean, I like the way he was doing things in the sport of boxing. Yes, there was a lot of things I didn't like with the way he came in, the way he does things. But I feel like Bill Haney is still the biggest marketing piece. You know what I'm saying? He's still a great marketer. He does a great job. And I mean, to be honest, that Devin Haney's gonna continue fighting. It's not like he's not gonna continue fighting. You know what I'm saying? He's made his millions in the sport of boxing, but he continues on because he wants to create that legacy. I mean, he has created legacy. Even if you don't like how he did it and things like that, he did create that legacy, right? Becoming undisputed at 135 pounds, going up to 140 pounds, beating a guy like Regis Prograis and taking his belt. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta credit a guy like that. You know what I mean? Even if the way that he did it, and then you could point out the things that he did before that. Yeah, it's not like Teofimo Lopez. When you talk about Teofimo Lopez, you could be like he beat Lomachenko in Lomachenko's prime when Lomachenko was this and that. When Lomachenko was still the Matrix, he was stalking shit. He was doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? When he beat Lomachenko, was like Lomachenko just got off of out of war, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lomachenko just got out of war, bruh. Lomachenko was aged out to like 35. He was 135 when you fought it, bruh. He weighed 135 pounds and he was 135 years old when you fought him, bro. And you still got whooped in that fight. And if it wasn't for the judges robbing the poor guy, and you rehydrated to 170 pounds, bro. Poor little Loma, man. This guy Timothy Bradley really has the capacity to sit there and say that that Ryan Garcia did not fight this guy in an even playing field and that he cheated this guy. To say that in with a straight face is disgusting. It's fucking nasty. That's nasty work, bro. Because you poor little Loma, man. Poor little Loma could barely fucking get to 135 pounds. And when he rehydrates to a cool 140 pounds, bro. While this fucking behemoth was fucking coming into the ring on fight night, Devin Haney at 160 pounds when they contracted to fight at 135 pounds, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, poor little Loma, man, poor little guy, it's fucked up, bro. And then he still came in and beat the shit out of him. The little guy went still and beat the living shit out of him. And then nobody better than I know. Devin Haney won that fight. Devin Haney won that fight. No, no, he didn't. And he got beat by a dude that was like that only could rehydrate 240 pounds. And this guy came in at 100 and like a cruiserweight on fight night, and he still couldn't knock the dude out. Yeah, he's pillow fist, this and that. You could definitely point out a lot of shit that's in Devin Haney's resume. Definitely do it. You know what I'm saying? And but it's just disgusting, yo. Hooked on boxing, what's going on, man? What is going on? Nasty work, nasty work, nasty work. There is no excuses. In all honesty, there's no excuses. Yes, unprofessionalism from Ryan Garcia, 100%. I agree with that. I'm not mad at that. If anybody says that, hey, Ryan Garcia is unprofessional, this and that, that's very true. I can understand that. I can understand everybody's grief. I can understand what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Um, I can understand that. It was unprofessional and it was undisciplined. But to his credit is the word around town is that he's crazy. So that wasn't too crazy for him to miss that weight. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. It wasn't too crazy. It's just unprofessionalism. It is what it is. It doesn't take away from the victory. He still went in there, and Devin Haney still looked bigger than Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He still looks bigger. You know, he wasn't taller. Like you can't, when you rehydrate, you can't get taller. You know what I'm saying? I think that Timothy Bradley was a little confused. Ryan Garcia, he looked all right, but even when they were televising before the fight, they were saying that Devin Haney looked better than Ryan Garcia. Like, are we just gonna forget that? Like they were literally saying, trying to shit on Ryan Garcia, basically. You know what I'm saying? Trying to kind of shit on Ryan Garcia, and they were saying that Devin Haney looked better than him, and he looked bigger, and he rehydrated well, even though that Ryan Garcia didn't make 140 pounds, still looked bigger. Yeah, I didn't take away nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Ryan Garcia rehydrates to 190 pounds like Devin Haney, bro. If we're being completely honest, I don't really think so. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney is accustomed to being the bigger guy in the ring at all times. The only problem was that Ryan Garcia was tall. You know what I'm saying? And had a pretty long reach. Not longer than Devin Haney's reach, but uh, off by 1 inch. You know what I'm saying? So that troubles guys like Devin Haney, because if you go back and look at all his fights, you name one advantage that any fighter that he's fought had over him. Not nothing. Nothing. There hasn't been a fight. And this is the fight that he did have, that Ryan Garcia, somebody, his opponent actually did have an advantage over him. And that was that the reach wasn't uh that fucking, like 68. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers be having a 68 arm reach. His reach was like at 70 or some shit. You know what I mean? So, and he was taller. You know what I'm saying? So that that right there kind of played in. You know what I'm saying? He has some advantages. And that's just how the sport of boxing is. You know, and he was faster. He was better skilled, and I mean, I think that a lot of people felt like Devin Haney was gonna be the next guy up, but unfortunately for him, he's got to go back to the drawing board. But not unfortunately for him, because he's still uh, praised as the champion from the WBC. It's disgusting, but he's still praised as the champion. And like I said earlier, he's gonna carry that with pride. He's gonna carry that belt with pride, even though he got his ass beat, he got his ass whooped, because of the same reason that when he got emailed that belt, he celebrated like he was a real champion, and he told the champion in Teofimo Lopez, he literally told him, "You're not the champion." He told him that you are not the champion. I'm the champion of the WBC. And I just went out there and I just beat Richard Comey for the IBF, and I just beat the Matrix to get undisputed. And there you go, motherfucker. You get emailed a little interim belt, and you were the champion. You're right, man. You're right. You should have been like, yeah, man. You are the champion, man. In your fucking dreams, you know what I'm saying? And then that shit would have been dead if nobody fucking talked about it. Nobody said shit. But then you have motherfucking bitch ass motherfuckers who be sucking on, what, just going on it. But it's true though. It's true. He's gonna wear that motherfucking belt with pride, like he's really the champion. But in reality, bro, you just got your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? You got your ass whooped. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's embarrassing if you out there walking around talking about you the champ still. I'm still the champion. I'm still the champion. You still gotta beat me for the belt. I think Ryan would probably be like, all right, kid. All right, kid. You're delusional. You're fucking delusional. You're fucking smoking that good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Ryan put Devin Haney in a blunt and smoked his ass last night. That's it. It is what it is. We out, man. Peace.